Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Matthew Blom and this is the Medieval Academy. So, since this is my first video on my YouTube channel, what I'm going to be doing is just a quick kind of introduction to myself and what my channel is going to be looking like. So I'm going to break it down into three different parts. The first one's going to be what you can expect from my channel, content-wise. The second part's going to be why I'm making this channel and why you should listen to me. And the third part's going to be what you can expect in the very near future from my channel. So what kind of videos am I going to be bringing to you in the next few weeks. So with that being said, I just want to say two quick things before we get started. The first one is, this is kind of a reference point for people just to kind of learn about me and learn about my channel. So you don't have to watch the whole thing if you don't want to. I'm going to go ahead and put in the video description the different times that each part is going to take place. So if you just want to go ahead and skip to one time or another, feel free to do so. With that being said, I plan to post every Friday morning, once a week, obviously. Once a week, every Friday morning. So I ask that you not judge my channel by this video since it's just an introduction, but that if you are curious whether you should subscribe or curious whether you should still listen or keep watching my videos, I ask that you judge next week's video. So tune in next Friday for my first real content, my first real video, and you can judge my channel from there. So with all those things being said, let's go ahead and get started with part one. Alright, so what is my content in my videos going to be about? So my content's going to be mostly three different things. It's not to say I won't have things outside of these three categories. I might throw in a random video here and there, just depending on my interest at the time. Just anything I like to throw in there, but that'll probably be pretty rare. Mostly my videos will be pertaining to three different categories. The first one is going to be sword collecting and weapon collecting. The second one will be HEMA and ARMA. I'm part of ARMA, so anything HEMA related. And then the third category is history related. So for the sword collecting, the way I do is I'll probably do reviews. That'll probably be what the sword collecting part is going to be about. So the way I do reviews is I'm going to do an unboxing and a first impressions. I think those are both good because you get to see things as I see them. So if a box comes damaged, if a box comes wet, hilt's popping through a box, hilt's loose, I got to send it back. Blade said sharp and it came dull, just anything that I have an issue with right off the bat that I have to deal with, you'll be able to see that and you'll be able to judge that company and that product as I start to judge that product and that company. After that, I'll obviously do test cutting. I just want to add though that I don't do destructive testing. I'm very glad for those people who do it. I think it's very helpful to know that kind of information. If I punch my sword on some concrete or I swing my blade on a big old oak tree, what's going to happen? But I personally don't do that. These pieces are for my own personal collection, so I like to keep them in good shape. I like to keep them as new as possible just because they're collection pieces for me. So pretty much anything that would void your warranty is stuff you won't see on my channel. What you will see is pretty much HEMA related cutting practices. So tatami mats, rolled newspaper, water bottles, pool noodles for practicing edge alignment, that sort of thing is what you'll see. So as you would practice sword cutting for HEMA is probably what you'll see in my test cutting videos. My third part of my review process will obviously be the review. So I'll break it down. First impressions, test cutting, how it performed, do I recommend it, do I not recommend it? Just kind of break it all down into a nice clean review, give you a final synopsis. That'll be probably several months later after I get the sword because I like to use it, get a good feel for it before I actually tell you what I think. Sometimes issues develop over time, so it's good to wait a while before you actually recommend or not recommend a sword. As far as HEMA related videos, I don't know where I'm going to go with that yet. I just joined ARMA, like I said, Association of Renaissance Martial Arts. I just joined that about 2 months ago. So as I'm doing things in that, I'll probably be posting videos. Last week we did some longsword versus Zweihander sparring. Cool things like that I'll probably post. One time we went out with another group and we did big 6-on-6 battle sparring. Things like that would get posted. Any cool new techniques or drills that I learned that I think would be helpful, I'll post that. Like last practice we learned the 16 cut drill. So I might post a quick tutorial on that just because I thought that was helpful for home practice. As well as really just anything in the community that comes up that I think is pertinent to discuss. And then the last thing I'll talk about on my channel is history related videos. So I'm a big history buff, but I don't know as much compared to the community. So as I study history and dig into history, I'll be sharing that with you guys, what I find, what I learn. For history videos, my interest in history kind of dies out once firearms enter the fray. I don't know why, but just when gunpowder, cannons, firearms start joining the battle and replacing swords, really my interest kind of slows. So you'll probably see videos mostly prior to the 1600s, prior to the 1700s. Once we exit the Renaissance, exit rapier and dueling in the streets, once we start getting into pistol dueling and then firearms on the battlefield, once we enter that, That's probably where my videos will stop timeline-wise, but I'll go way back. So expect ancient, medieval, Renaissance period videos. It could be people groups, rulers, kingdoms, just really anything history related will be a big part of my channel. Probably the biggest part of my channel. I really love history, so that's probably where I'll focus most of my stuff. But yeah, those are the 3 things I'll be talking about on my channel. So let's talk about why I'm doing this channel and why you should tune in for my videos. So, why am I making a YouTube channel? Why am I doing this? So a little bit about myself, I wanted to be a historian. That's where I'm coming from. I love history and I love learning about history, and I actually wanted to go to college to study history, and then I wanted to be a professor at university teaching others about history. Life took a different turn though. I knew a historian, he went to college, got his history degree, and he couldn't really find a job, kind of had a lot of struggles, and that kind of scared me into a more practical path. So I ended up going into civil engineering. I'm in my 3rd year of civil engineering. I was decently good at calculus, decently good at science. So that's where I went, just to kind of have a more stable career path. But that passion I have for history and that passion I have for Western martial arts and for weapon collecting never really went away. So this is how I'm tapping into that passion. I am doing a YouTube channel so I have an excuse to study history and study weapons and study martial arts and to share that with other people. So that's part of the reason why my channel is called the Medieval Academy. It's kind of like a teaching standpoint. I'm learning and studying, and then I'm sharing it with you guys. So that's kind of where I'm coming from. With that being said, like I said, I'm not a historian. So if you're watching my channel and you see me mess up and make a mistake or say something wrong, feel free to email me, feel to message my channel. Do anything like that to get a hold of me, let me know, and I'll make the appropriate updates. I plan to do a lot of research before I make a video, so hopefully everything I say is correct and everything I say is accurate, and I give you guys good quality videos, but obviously I'm not perfect. So if I ever say anything wrong that you guys know are wrong, just feel free to contact me and I'll make the appropriate corrections about that. So why do I think you should watch my channel? As I said, I'm coming from a passion standpoint. This is really what I want to do. It's not for subscriptions or for likes. I just want to make videos for other people because I want to have an excuse to just study history and then have somewhere to outlet it. So I think I can make quality videos just because the passion's there. So that's one of the reasons I think you should watch me. Another one is because there are plenty of YouTubers doing this, but a lot of those people are kind of on the same weekly basis that I am, 1 video a week. So you might have 12 YouTubers doing the same thing I am, but that's only 12 videos in a week. So you're looking at less than 2 videos a day. So I'm just trying to give you guys who have the same interests as me just more videos to watch, more connections to martial arts, more connections to sword collecting, and more connections to history throughout your week. So just 1 video a week. Hopefully you guys can add that to your watch list and talk about what you can expect from my channel in the near future. Alright guys, this has been kind of a long video, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up with what you can expect in the near future from my channel. So what I'm going to be doing in the near future with the sword collecting side is I just recently got a sword a couple of days ago. So I'm going to be doing the first impressions on that sword. I won't be doing an unboxing because I actually unboxed it yesterday, but I will be doing the first impressions of that sword, what I think about it, and let you guys see that. And then in the next few weeks I'll be doing cutting tests and posting that as well. So that's the sword collecting side. For the HEMA side, I have my first topic I want to talk about, and that's going to be feather sword versus blunt traditional longsword. Why we use which one, what are the pros and cons of each, which one or both were used historically accurate, that sort of thing. Just kind of going into depth on each one from the historical martial arts side. So once I feel confident in the research I put into that topic, I'll have that one updated and uploaded as well. For the history side of things, I'm going through a lot of ideas. I want to do a video on the Normans and the Battle of Hastings. The Normans fought in the Battle of Hastings, so I kind of just want to give a precursor to that battle and go over the Normans and then go over that battle. I'm interested in that battle, so I want to do some research and then share that with you guys. Other videos I'm thinking about doing is I have a couple swords that I want to relate to videos. I have a Ninjato that I want to relate to a video I want to talk about. The Ninjato, was it historically accurate? Where did the name come from? What was it called historically? Was it even used historically? That sort of thing. And another sword or weapon that I have that I want to relate to a video is I have a Tanto. So I want to relate that to the Japanese samurai's version of suicide, which was seppuku. Why do they do that? And you'll see from my Tanto why I'm relating it to that. I actually have some engravings based on seppuku on my Tanto. So I'll have those videos updated and uploaded as well. Another video I want to do is a historical overview of the Battle of Thermopylae based on the movie 300. So I just learned about that battle in history class, and then I went out and watched that movie when I first saw it, and I was like, wow, this is pretty far off. The movie's really cool and really entertaining, but it's not historically accurate. So in the next couple weeks, I'll probably watch that movie again, and then do some research and give you an actual what happened in that battle versus what happened in the movie kind of comparison. So that's what I'm planning in those three topics. If you're curious on a week-to-week basis what I'm going to be putting out that week, I've created a Twitter account just for this channel. So I'll probably be posting or tweeting each week what I'm going to be going over and what I'm going to be posting on Friday. So if you're curious, is the cutting video going to be this week? I'll be posting things like that. What I'm working on, what I plan to have it accomplished, that sort of thing on my Twitter account. So if you're curious where my timeline is going to be video-wise, you can go ahead and follow me on that Twitter account. Other than that, I think that wraps all of this up. That was my introduction, just kind of give you guys an overview of my channel and what you can expect in the near future. Hope you found it interesting. I will see you guys next week. Thank you for watching. Cheers, friends, and class dismissed.